generation. Get up, addicted generation. Are you ready? Do you know where you are? Welcome to the jungle, punk. Take a look around. Again, we wrong. Never give a fuck until you give a fuck about me and my generation.
New Zealand has the distinction of having two of the world's most endangered dolphin. The Maui's dolphin, of which only around 55 are left today, and I reckon they're all but doomed. We also have the Hector's dolphin, and they may face a similar fate. So I thought I'd come down here to Christchurch to see what's been done to save these amazing cetaceans. And what I found is quite extraordinary.
So this is the Banks Peninsula, okay, and around it we have about 10% of our total hectares population in New Zealand. According to the DOC website, this line here is the 12-mile outer limit of the Banks Peninsula Marine Mammal Sanctuary. So technically, all this area in here should be safe as houses for our Hector's dolphins.
Dolphins go well offshore to about 20 nautical miles offshore, which is about where the 100-metre depth contour is. There's sort of 3 layers of protection. It's a bit confusing. There's a 12 nautical mile protection area called the Marine Mammal Sanctuary, but that doesn't include any fishing regulations. Then at 4 nautical miles offshore, where you see this grey area, that's the area that gillnet boats are not allowed to fish within that zone, but trawlers are allowed to fish up to 2 nautical miles offshore. So there is still a lot of overlap between these two fishing methods that are both known to kill dolphins.
Well, we thought that might be the end of this mission. Just another story about a sanctuary that's way too small to provide any real protection. But we thought we'd go and do one little Black Ops mission, just to see if these boundaries, as ineffective as they are, were also being obeyed by commercial fishermen. Black Cat Cruises here in Akaraa, they run dolphin watch voyages out from here, and they have donated this vessel behind me called the Black Pearl, and just waiting for my kayak to turn up, and we are heading out to see if we can see what these fishermen are up to. One of the neat things about coming out here in a kayak is it's really covert, and at the moment we've got a vessel who's about 200 metres, maybe 250 over on our port side here, and he doesn't know that we're following. We caught up with him about half an hour ago, and according to my GPS he's now about 3.5 nautical miles offshore, so he's still at least half a mile within the marine sanctuary. The second thing we found here, there's been half a dozen dolphin following us for the last half hour, and normally you'd be thrilled about that, but here for sure some of these guys are going to be getting caught up in this gillnet that's being pulled in just a couple hundred metres from where we are. Black Pearl, this is kayak 1, copy on 9-1 over.
Roger, kayak 1, good copy.
Yeah, bro, look, there's 2 vessels heading in towards O'Kane's Bay now. I can't tell what they are, but they do look awfully suspicious, and they are well within inside the marine sanctuary, so just wondering if you guys can pop out and have a look at them for us, over. Black Pearl, kayak 1, copy, over.
Kayak 1.
wondering what you found over there, right?
Yeah, epic bro, epic. As soon as we popped out of McCain's Bay, we must have popped up on their radar, and they turned tail and started running. Appeared to be within 2 miles. We caught up with one of them, and I think it's they might have Marion or something like that. We've got some photos, we can go with the footage later, but yeah man, they nailed it out of them.
Yeah, pull real hard. That's it, keep going, keep going. As I said at the start of this video, what we found here is extraordinary, but not in a good way. We have the farcical situation of a marine mammal sanctuary that supposedly extends out to 12 nautical miles, and yet we allow the two biggest threats to these dolphin, trawl nets and gill nets, all the way in to 2 and 4 nautical miles of land respectively. And that's right into the heart of where these dolphin live. Secondly, the commercial fishing interests continue to flout the boundaries as ineffective as they are. This isn't a sanctuary, this is a killing field, and it's little wonder that Hector's dolphin numbers continue to decline. But there is something we can do about this. I'm asking you to email New Zealand's Minister for Primary Industries and New Zealand's Minister for Conservation and tell them in no uncertain terms that you want the marine mammal sanctuary extended out to 20 nautical miles. You want gill netting and trawl netting banned throughout that region, and you want these laws enforced. The Hector's dolphin can be saved, but if we don't act now, it is going to go the same way as the Maoris.